What's up, everybody? It's Trevon James, and y'all don't really know me. Let me talk about who I am. Let me introduce myself, aka steam it, introduce myself. So, I'm from Greensboro, North Carolina. I was born in the projects. I was born in the projects when I was 0, when I was born. And then when I was about, my mother had me when she was 16. And, my mother couldn't really take care of me because she was so young and we were in the projects. And my father's side, who was more my father's family was more, middle class. They were better off. Like my granddad was in the army. He was in Vietnam, and he was working in the post office when I was born. So my grandmother, who I call my mother now, because they adopted me when I was about 7 weeks old, and so I lived with my dad and my grandparents. We all lived in one house. Long story short, my dad died when I was 2, and so that further made me end up calling my grandparents mom and dad, because I've been calling them mom and dad since I was 2. And they say that I call them that because I was copying my dad. I didn't learn that until a few months ago. That's crazy. But so I started living with them, and then we lived in the countryside in Greensboro. Then we moved to more of the city limits, closer to the inner city. But we had a house. They built a house, and we moved closer to the inner city. So my middle school years and my elementary years, I went to private schools, like private. And if you don't know private school is like not public school. Like you got to pay to go to that school. So my grandparents paid for me to go to that school, and that's where I learned I get my articulate side from. Like it's 2 sides of me that are like my articulate side, and then I got my middle school to high school years is like the hood side, like the street side. And I have conflicts with merging those 2 together. But as of lately, I've been getting better at it. So yeah, I'm from Greensboro. I was, pretty much born and raised there. I mean, when I went to high school, I went to Dudley High School. It was one of the, probably like the number 3 worst school worst school in North Carolina as far as violence and gangs. So yeah. And then I moved to my grandparents. We moved when I was 6. The beginning of my senior year, we moved to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and that's where I live now. I've been here since 2006, and yeah, that's basically a short introduction of who I am. I do music. I'm really, really good at music and music videos. And I'm going to and I know people say that a lot, but it's really a lot y'all don't know about me. Like, it's so much y'all don't know about me. Like, some people might pop up on my videos and be like, yo, I ain't gonna say my other name. But yeah, I'm like a superhero. I got separate lives. Like, if you go look at my old, go scroll back, pause this video, and go to like my first few videos and look how I look, and look at how I look now, and that'll give you a hint to the alter ego. But I got into cryptocurrency. I don't know how I got into crypto. I just don't remember how I found out about it. I remember buying my first Bitcoin, but I don't remember how I found it. It's so mysterious. Like, I don't remember what I'm pretty sure I was on YouTube. because I had just got my PlayStation 4 and hooked it up to my TV, and I was like, oh, I can watch my YouTube videos on my TV, and that just changed the game. Like, I'm thinking now, if I wouldn't have got that PlayStation, I might not have even learned about Bitcoin. That's crazy. It's crazy how your life just can, one little moment, like the butterfly effect, any given moment can just alter your life. But I don't remember how I learned about Bitcoin, but I remember buying, I bought like $20 worth of Bitcoin, and I learned about it some more, and I bought like $200. I might have spent about another $100, but that's all I ever spent on Bitcoin. I wish I would have been buying it, but I'm so bent on it's about to go up that I don't know why I don't buy more. That's like backwards thinking. I just feel like as soon as I buy it, it's gonna go cheaper. That's why I don't buy it. And I'm earning it every day. Literally, on average, I earn about, ain't nothing bad, but I just don't want y'all to be measuring my pockets. See, that's the street. I don't want y'all to be watching my pockets. But I might earn about $10 a day in Bitcoin. I'm trying to get to like 50. Including, let's see, Steemit. I mean, I ain't really include Steemit because I stopped doing that. Man, I thought Steemit was gonna make me rich. It probably would have if I wouldn't have got hacked. It's crazy how things alter, and I think that's sometimes think that shit was a conspiracy of me getting hacked. Cause I'm from the South, so I look at everything about race and stuff like that. Like I'm in South Carolina. It's one of the most racist states in America, so everything my mind right now is just everything because it's probably because you're black. It's probably because you're black. So I can't really like the police car right there. It's gonna think police like. It's so much about my life, man. Like down here, police. Man, I remember police was taking pictures of us one time. I was standing on the beach and police was taking pictures of us. I said, "Why are you taking pictures of us?" He said, "Because of gangs." I'm like, we ain't got no damn gang. Just because. But anyway, I think that shit was a conspiracy. Like, how I got hacked. Because I was making too much money. They knew. They was like, oh, this nigga, he too creative. And I really am. Like, I love me because I can go to anything. And I fuck myself up because I don't really even take advantage of it. I can go to any type of niche and capitalize off of it. I'm just lazy for real. And I'm getting out of that though. I got a child on the way. I don't know what it is. For reasons untold. Yeah, I got a baby on the way. I'm not a baby daddy, like we're together. We live together. We're gonna stay together. I'm probably gonna marry her. Propose to her. I think I proposed to her on Christmas or something. Or on her birthday. Her birthday is in February, so it's like right. Because I want to give my child what I didn't get to have. And it's not because my father didn't want to be in my life. He just died. I don't really want to talk about how he died. But he died selling drugs. He didn't get shot or anything, but he died because of the police. I'm going to say it like that. But the police didn't kill him. Or did they? They kind of did. Anyway, I don't want to get pissed off right now. But I want to give my child what I didn't get to have, unfortunately, circumstances. That's just who I am. I wish I could remember how I got into Bitcoin. Even if I go to my first video, I still won't remember how I got into it. I just started talking about it. I'm gonna do videos. You know what I said? I said, man, it's a small niche. I can get into this one. Because all the other niches, like, I was trying to think of something I could get into where you know, I could talk about something and not really be flooded and overloaded by other people trying to do it. Like Bitcoin, this is cool. So I guess I'm in it for the wrong reasons. But I actually fell in love with this shit. Like after I was the whole, and I remember I was talking to this one guy who I asked him. I said, "Hey, you heard of Bitcoin?" He actually had heard about it. He was an app developer for this app called Rabadabba. It's an app that pays you to social network. It's crazy. It's full circle. Like I already been doing that shit before Steam. It's called Rabadabba, right? But the app's kind of like not really that good. But I'm like, you heard of Bitcoin? This reminds me of kind of like Bitcoin because they pay you in points, but it's not a coin. He was like, yeah. He's like, well, what's he finding about altcoins? And this is what I remember that. He was like, wait till you find out about altcoins. I was like, altcoins. It's just funny. Like I was so like a little baby. He just was like, wait till you find out about altcoins. He was like, just wait. All right. I forget all about altcoins. What the fuck you looking at, nigga? I hate when niggas stare at me, bro. I'm in this nice ass car. They was trying to look at me and figure out what I'm about. What you up? What's this? Well, who you? Don't worry about it. Alright, I'm home, so that's all the fuck I gotta say.